Guys, and welcome to another episode of It's About Time. We promised it to you, and we're delivering. We're now in the Caribbean on our cruise. Our first stop is Aruba. And to give you an idea of what's in Aruba in terms of watches, look behind you. You guys can see it right here. You have Omega. You have Quorum actually on the wall clock over there, which is telling you the street clock, which is telling you the time right now. Brought to you by Queen's Jewelers over here. You also have Diamonds International, which is farther down. I tried to get some video of it like we did in Bermuda, but they wouldn't allow me due to security reasons, so they can suck it. But outside of that, we have plenty of things over here. We have Noble Jewelers, which is home to several brands such as Hamilton. We have Pace Fine Jewelers over here, which has your common brands, which are Bulova, Citizen. They have Mito. They have Hamilton as well. You're going to find a lot of common brands that you're normally used to over here, such as Omega. You're going to have your Breitling. They do have Rolex on the island. They do have Frederic Constant. They have Bulgari and Cartier. I mean, all the brands are here in Aruba, and if Dave wants to pan around, you can see it all on this main strip. It looks like the jewelry district is on one road, and that's basically what you have in Aruba as you keep going around. The two main brands that you could see for in terms of shopping for watches would be Little Switzerland, over here, and Diamonds International, which is down farther by the cruise terminal. But you just got one jewelry store after another in Aruba, kind of like St. Thomas. We're going to run into the same type of thing in St. Thomas, but you do have several different brands of watches available, and they are tax and duty free. You got to remember that when you come to the islands as well, especially when you're on a cruise ship. You're not going to get hit with the taxes and duty fees that you would in the U.S. One other thing to remember, they do give you about a 10% discount that you wouldn't see anywhere else. So my father just looked at a Breitling, which was normally about $6,200. It's now about $5,300 because of 10% and the tax and duty free. So you're going to get about 10-15% discount from where you are. Okay, that's pretty much it right now from Aruba. We'll be back. Hey guys, we're back here, and as we're walking down the street still in Aruba, we have come across a couple more boutiques, and we do have official stores for Omega and Breitling. You can see them across the street. So there are plenty right next to Jamani Watch and Boutique Jewelers as well. Here's our friend Dave. He's
from Aruba.
Aruba, finally. And we also have, if we look farther down, on this main strip, we have the Cartier, official store of Cartier as well. So this main strip does have a ton of watch dealers, and we can see everybody we're traveling with today as well. Beautiful day here in Aruba as we look at plenty of watch stores that are available on the island, and we'll see what more we can bring to you before our next stop. In Aruba is the Renaissance Mall, which is home to David Yurman, which features Bulgari, Rolex, Cartier, you name it, they got it. Patek Philippe, as you can see from everything that I'm panning around here. This is the mall you want to go to if you want any high-end brand. There's Tag Heuer as well, coming soon to this mall. But they do have other places as well, such as Fendi, Louis Vuitton, pretty much anything you could think of, from a high-end purse to a high-end watch. So yes, take a look at the Renaissance Mall off the main strip from the cruise terminal for Aruba. We'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. Just wanted to let you know that we are pretty much done concluding our shopping tour of Aruba, based on what we saw in the islands today. And let me give you a little recap. They do pretty much have every brand known to man on that main strip that you saw earlier, except JLC and Oris. Those are the two that really stood out to me that I really didn't see on the island. But if you wanted Omega, Cartier, Frederic Constant, Rado, Geneve, you want Zenith. They even had Bremont, and a long list of others. I mean, there was just countless others that we saw along the way. Omega, obviously, Breitling. We went into all the stores, we looked at all the brands, and a couple things I noticed. Number one, especially the retail stores for Omega, Breitling, top dollar. You're not getting any discounts at all. Give you a perfect example. The watch, the Omega 8500 with the two-tone with the 18 karat gold, two-tone with the blue face. One of the most popular models. Very sought after and requested. Online it's $5,500. At the store in Aruba it's $16,000. So you're not getting any deals. That's pure retail. Even the stores that did offer discounts, they just can't match the online pricing that you see from the other stores. So when you talk about, for instance, my dad was interested in the Raymond Weil automatic 18 karat gold stainless steel watch. What's that? No, it's a little colder, isn't it? I know. So, yeah, that's my father. Speaking of Raymond Weil, he was interested in that watch. It was at $2,500 that they wanted for it, for the model that he was interested in. They magically found discounts that brought it to $1,980. However, that was the cheapest amount that they could go to. But if I looked on eBay shortly thereafter, after I got the watch model number, and they were at $1,087. So they were about $850 cheaper than the cheapest that they could do here in Aruba. Even with all the taxes not being applied and the discounts and the duty-free options that they do have as well, it just can't compare to what you can get online. So, yes, the water is colder than we remember, as my father just said. The prices are higher than I remember, so there are no great deals to be had here, although there's a lot of selection. If you want to buy retail with their factory warranties, they are available. Alright guys, that's all I got from here. Just show you the rest of Aruba in terms of... Yeah, I told you it wasn't bad once you got in. But we'll see you at our next stop, Bonaire, tomorrow, so stay tuned, boys. Hey guys, and welcome to the Bonaire section of It's About Time. As you can tell right now,
it's a lovely day.
Oh yeah, it's raining. It is freaking raining. Not even close, people. This is not exactly what you call paradise right now.
No.
So yeah, all we're going to basically tell you right now is we're under a hut. There's not much here. But when we go into the main part of town, there is Littman Jewelers. That is the main jewelry store in town. They do sell Rado. They do sell a couple other brands as well. And we'll bring you there and let you know if there are any good deals to be had on this island. But right now, as you can see, once again, people, all we got is solid rain. Woo! That sucks. Well, we'll be right back and see if we can find some deals for you on the island. Okay, guys, welcome back. Well, good news, it stopped raining.
We were able to get some sun in.
We'll get a couple hours of sun in.
That's right.
Bad news is there's really only one store on the island in Bonaire that actually sells watches, and that is right here. Diamonds Forever is the name of it. It used to be Littman Jewelers when I came here a couple years back, but now it's called Diamonds Forever. And as Dave saw,
and of course they overcharged.
Of course they are.
For a Rado.
They are going to overcharge. They do have brands such as Rado, Versace, Tissot, and Raymond Weil. So those are the four brands that are offered on the island of Bonaire. They do offer them at retail prices, a slight discount from their opening price. We actually took one of Dave's watches that he has, which is the Rado Integral, the new Rado Integral. And it does retail for $2,100. They discounted it down to $1,550. On eBay, though, you can get it for $650. So again, they're $1,000 over price of where you can get them online.
Kind of like the other place, too.
Yeah, same thing with Aruba. They are authentic. They do come with the warranties. They are a certified watchmaker of them. So there's no problems with the authenticity. They do have the correct certification that you would need, so they are an authorized dealer. But are you going to get them at a good discount price? Not going to happen.
Not here.
Not here. So, first 2 stops, haven't found any deals yet for you. But we're on to Granada for our next stop, so we'll check back with you then. And stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, well, we're in Granada right now. And again, not much shopping done here, especially for watches. You do have a Colombians International, which does sell brands like Rado, Citizen, Bova, Tissot. Mostly the other brands we've seen at the first 2 stops in Aruba and Bonaire. But again, if it's Colombians International, you ain't going to get any special deals here either. It is one of the biggest chains of the Caribbean, and they're going to be overpriced as well. So walking back to the ship, nothing to report from Granada. We're over 3 so far in good watch deals, but still the big one to come is St. Thomas. So I will update you from the next island. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back here, and this time we're in Dominica. And as you can see, we're at Emerald Pool right now. We are the farthest thing away from watches. The only thing we're watching is the waterfall. So here, guys, take a look. So, like I said,
which is absolutely beautiful.
Breathtaking.
Check it out
here. Absolutely breathtaking. But there are not going to be any watch deals on this island. This island is basically rainforest.
And no beaches.
No beaches. So there's no beaches, there's no retail shops, there's pretty much nothing. It's pretty much a French inspired, inhabited island that was fought over by the English and French in the 1600s, and was literally won by Britain and gained its independence in 1978, and basically has been independent ever since. But it looks like right now we're in Jurassic Park, if you can see what's behind me. And so there are no watches on this island. Do not bother. We're 0 for 4 in terms of deals, but we still have St. Thomas coming up and Princess K behind that. So we'll check back with you very shortly. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Welcome to St. Thomas. Okay, now we're in the watch country. Basically, anything you want in watches is what they have. All the big brands. I'm going to show you a little clip of what I took inside of Little Switzerland. A little undercover video of what I took in Little Switzerland, so you can see exactly the brands that they have. But they got them all: Rolex, Cartier, Breitling, Chopard, Patek Philippe, you name it, they got it. That's just what's over here. Right now we're at the main stretch of the downtown area, so you can get a pretty good idea of what's over here. Right now we're in the GH Mall, but there's plenty of things to do, especially in St. Thomas, and one of them is the downtown shopping. So as you can see all over the place, basically they have it all here. So the question is, what do they have with pricing? Unfortunately, guys, I have no good news to report to you. They're still at retail, and they will discount it. You'll see in the next clip where I wanted to look at a Rado, a diamond Rado, and the retail on it was 14. They discounted it down to 7. Problem is, on eBay, I could still probably get it for free. Internet is absolutely killing the retail watch market. No other way to put it. Doesn't matter where you go. I don't see a lot of pre-owned stuff over here. It's just the way the market is going right now. They're still going with new. Little Switzerland seems to be the chain place that is dominating the Caribbean, at least in the islands I've visited so far on this trip. And they do have an exquisite selection of all the brands you can ask for: Rado, Omega, like I said, Chopard, Patek Philippe, you name it, they got it. Tag Heuer, anything you're looking for, they have. You're just going to pay for it. That's pretty much the bottom line we're finding on this trip, where there are watches. So if there's anything else that is worth producing on this visit, I will check back in. Otherwise, I'll be back with the wrap-up after this. And please stay tuned for the little inside of the Little Switzerland that I got video of as well.
79 on this one.
7,900 on that.
Yes. And that's the automatic version. Of course, you also have it in steel if you do not do the two-tone steel listed at 55. And of course, again, we do our duty-free prices. And this one is the 40 millimeter. This one is the 35, and that's the 40.
So the retail on it is 80.
This one?
Yeah.
Retail on this one is 83, and we have no tax.
Tax.
We have no tax.
Okay.
And if you take advantage of 24 months, same as cash.
Cool. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you decide, Angela, come back and see me.
Will do. Getting you an inside look at this Switzerland. This is what they have to offer here.
I'll give you one of my business cards.
Oh, thank you. Sure.
Beautiful brand too.
I was never a big fan of Bell and Ross. I never liked the design.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like a circle and a square. To me, it makes no sense. Why have them both on the same
Because
line?
they did them for airplane pilots, that's why. That's what the kid did for.
Looks like a cockpit to me. So
They turn on 3,000.
I've always liked Dorado.
Yeah, right up.
Turn 3,000.
What's the all diamond one? What's that one going for?
It supports movement though. You want automatic.
That one is actually the full diamond best
Yeah.
dial. That is actually on sale right now. And let's see.
Where are you from? Okay, and you can also use our credit card where you can do 6, 12, 18 months interest free and put nothing down. Same as cash. Mark this in. You sure you don't want to look at the bright light? Okay.
I need to pay both of my trade.
Okay, so this one, so just the retail is $14,000, $7,000.
Jan,
So it's 7,000.
Yes.
Okay.
to pay.
It's good to know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, we have our credit card, no interest, same as cash. You have to bill a month from now, as long as you make payments on time, no interest. So you want to do the minimum payments at first, you cash, you want to do further payments at the end, and then you have daily cash.
Get you guys a little feel of what's actually here. Got show part as well. As usual, the quote. And of course, Cartier. Okay guys, we're back on the main drag here in St. Thomas, and pretty interesting Royal Caribbean over here that you see. It does have watches, jewelry, gifts. They have the high-end watches that you normally do not see even in little Switzerland areas and boutiques. So you're still looking at retail pricing, but they do have Lachute, they have Dior, they have different brands that you normally don't see. They do have regular brands like Mont Blanc and Cartier, but they got stuff like Anglung and Song, stuff that you normally wouldn't see in even the high-end places like Tourneau and stuff like that. You are going to pay top dollar for them as well, but at least you got some brands that really are out there, Vacheron Constantine, stuff like that. So it is good to see, but we are on the main drag right now, and it's like Watch Haven over here. There's a Tech Fleet store over there. You got plenty of just store, jeweler after jeweler. The only good deal I found so far in Royal Caribbean was Raymond Weil. We're 70% off, so all their automatic watches were about $450, which is not bad. It's about on eBay's standpoint, and you can get them here. You don't have to worry about shipping or anything else like that. So I'll keep reporting. Okay, guys. So basically, what did we learn today and throughout this episode about the watches that I've shown you through the 5 islands that we stand in this Caribbean vacation? And it's about time. Well, basically, number one, St. Thomas and Aruba have the best selection of the 5 islands that are out there. However, they have deep inventory, they have a wide selection, but they can't compete with internet pricing. Let's just call a spade, and realize that no matter how good the deals are or how pretty the islands look, it doesn't necessarily guarantee you a good deal. I'll give you a quick little example. My wife was interested in a Chariot watch earlier today, and the store was able to give us a discount from $1,250, which was the list price, down to $900, which normally you would think is a great deal. However, when I went on my phone on eBay to compare the pricing, I found that the eBay pricing was $436. So, they're not even close. And this is what I was telling the shop owner today, that if it was a difference between $50 and $100, most people will take the $50 or $100, even though it's higher. They'll take it here, this way they can have it, wear it, and enjoy it until they get home. But if the difference is $500, which in this case is about 50%, it's not going to happen. They're just not going to get the sale, and they can get it about half the price when you get home. So it doesn't really matter what it looks like in the store. The only good part is that you try it on and see if you definitely like it. This way it makes it easier actually to buy it from one of these internet stores like Amazon, eBay, Joma Shop, etc. So that is the basic thing that we've learned. None of these islands, no matter how pretty they are, like I said, Aruba and St. Thomas have the widest, deepest selections, can compare to what the internet has to offer in terms of a price tag. They can offer the wide selection for you to try them on. They'll offer you warranties. They'll offer you other dealings with other discount jewelry as well. Hell, I bought 2 pieces today, just in bracelets alone. That was well worth my time and money here. But in terms of watches, we ended up with nothing. There was not even any knockoffs available, which was to my surprise as well. So basically, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I brought you coverage where I could of the stores I could actually get into and take some footage of the things that they have. Keep in mind, when you come to St. Thomas, Front Street is the #1 place to go. There's the 2 shopping streets along the downtown area. From the docking port, it's about a 4-hour cab ride. They do also take out a trolley, which brings you right into the downtown area. And that's where they said the statistic today. In St. Thomas, there are 400 shops. 300 of them are jewelry shops. So that's 75%, guys, right there. Plenty to choose from. I hit probably about 200 alone today. Tried to get every deal imaginable. I looked at every brand, and they do have every brand imaginable. From Patek Philippe to Rado to Oris to Frederic Constant to Omega to Rolex to you name it, they have it. Ulysse Nardin, Breguet, you name it, they have everything. But just because they have a wide selection and a lot of high-end dealers, it doesn't mean that you're going to get a good deal. It just means that you can get a deal because they have every option known to man here. So as we sail away from St. Thomas, I bid you adieu. I thank you for me and Dave for joining us on this episode, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of It's About Time.